All right. You know what I'm saying? I'm at the crib, chilling. Uh, let's see. I ain't gonna do no preaching today. I'm gonna just tell everybody about my day. Oh golly. Now I lost my daddy's keys at Walmart. I lost my daddy's keys at Walmart to his truck. You know what I'm saying? My daddy in the hospital. And I lost his keys. You know what I'm saying? He don't need no stress right now neither, but golly, my irresponsible but lost his keys. And it cost me $180. You know what I'm saying? Now my blood pressure about to go up. But it's all good, you know what I'm saying? I made it home. $180 for some keys. Oh golly. And I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I had it, I got it, but I ain't got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got an extra $180 to spend on nothing. Not no keys. Oh God. That's besides the point. The hell is Yes. And there's certain words, that I want to address real quick before I get to singing. Certain words, I say hell a lot. People say you're not supposed to say hell, you're a preacher. Hell is in the Bible. Read up on your Bible. Hell is specified in the Bible as a damnation, a place you go to, you know. So when I'm saying hell no, that means hell, I don't want to go to hell. You see? Hell no. That's the short term. I do not want to go to hell. Hell no. So when y'all be like, hell yeah, yeah, that must mean y'all want to go to hell in short term. You know what I'm saying? So I don't say hell yeah, but I say hell no. It's a shoe. And so I'm gonna sing. Let's see, what can I say? And I don't know how to shake it, oh no. And I don't know how to shake it, oh no. Oh. And I don't know how to shake it. With life is whatever you make it. I think, yeah, I guess. You know what I'm saying? It's alright. Oh yeah. Yesterday, right? So I met this girl or whatever, right? Tell me why. She about to get married type mess. And so I sit here and I'm at the booth or whatever. Okay, it's crazy. So we at the booth and I'm like, I'm about to pay my daddy's cell phone bill, but it's already been paid. I ain't know it. So she's standing there. She got the booty shorts on. I'm like, Lord Jesus. You know what I'm saying? I walk up there and I'm like, she got the booty shorts on. I don't usually do the white girl. So she looked back. So I'm like, I was like, this, she cuter than a mop. I was like, Lord Jesus. And she got like this fairy thing going on with her face, like a little bit, like the eyeliner and everything. Like she had it on point. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? She had it on point. I was like, dang, it's a fairy. Well, hold on, where you come from? So she was a fairy for real with a booty. A fairy with a booty. Everybody ever seen a fairy with no wings with a booty? Oh golly. So I was like, okay, it's time to holler. It got real. You know what I'm saying? It's getting real. I'm looking for me a wife. You know what I'm saying? And so my first instinct is she got on booty shorts. All right, a man ain't, you know what I'm saying? A man ain't telling her about how disrespectful that is to walk around without booty shorts and I ain't be in your vicinity. You know what I'm saying? But I guess that goes along with the trust type thing. These mosquitoes out here. Hell no. They tear my legs up, man. One of them, oh hell no. Not on my, oh hell no. These mosquitoes, hell no. And so, what the hell happened? God. Cut. Oh, cut. What the hell is these mosquitoes doing attacking my leg like that? They is getting unreal out here. Texas. But all right. It was a white girl. So right now, I don't discriminate. My best friend been mentoring me, you know, and my best friend was white when she died. You know what I mean? I went to see her yesterday too, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have been on this route that I am. I wouldn't be a preacher now. It started with her. She made me tap into my emotions, and it when she died, you know what I mean, I cried harder than anybody. I cried harder than anybody. You know what I'm saying? I almost fell. And that was just my best friend, you know what I mean? Like that was my guidance, that was my true angel. I know that. You know what I mean? I just know that Ariel Blackwell, that's my angel. And that one, there wasn't no evil in that one. That was straight good. I know that. And so I went and before then I met this girl and I'm like, okay. And when she looked back, she had freckles on her face. She had like these eyes. And it was like a fairy, you know what I'm saying? But then when she looked at me, she was beautiful at that. And I was like, okay, she's beautiful. And I did the freckles didn't comprehend until I got back in the whip and I had to get the number. I had to try to get the number. You know what I'm saying? I did it real slick though. I did it real slick. I got it though. So I hopped up in the whip. In my daddy whip. So I'm sitting there, I'm driving. And so I started thinking about her. One thing that stuck out in me, it was her face and the freckles. And so I was like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to go see my best friend. So my best friend been telling me, hey, come see me, come see me, come see me. You know what I'm saying? Just to pay your respect, she's telling me, come see me. So I got to remember the freckles, and that connected to my best friend. She had freckles. My best friend, she did. She had freckles, and so it was just amazing, you know, that it led me that way to where I was supposed to go just by seeing this girl. You know, I wouldn't probably never went, but I was supposed to been and went. She been telling me for a whole 2-3 months. And so I went out there and I was like, I forgot what song I sang. But let me see if I miss my best friend. My best friend. My best friend. I miss my best friend. My best friend. My best friend. Oh, I miss my best friend. My best friend. My best friend. Oh, I miss my best friend. I think that's how it went. I forgot. I got a little bit deeper. It was a little bit more better when I was, you know what I mean, and when it was just me and her, and we were just sitting there. And I ain't had too much to say. She see everything, you know. And this little one died, you know what I mean, at 17. And just, you know, like, I know God knew that it was going to affect me more than anybody. Just knew it was going to affect me more than anybody. I'm telling you, I cried my heart out. Lord heard my heart that day and been testing my heart ever since then, just to build me up and mold me up and make me better. And sometimes God got to test your heart in order to make you better. Because if something is never broken, if it never falls apart, then it can't be built and made strong. You see, if and the way that I analyze this, you know, if a relationship get out of control, y'all go through an abusive and y'all start fighting, boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm saying? Throwing punches, throwing this, and then there's always a calmness after the storm, they say. And during that calmness, you start building. You after the calmness, after the house has been destroyed, after the heart has been crushed, after it's been broken, after this has been, there's a calmness, either it's a breaking up or a rethinking and a refocus. And once you rethink and you refocus and you start building and building and building and building, and you make a better house, you make a better heart, you make a better mentality. You see what I'm saying? Once tore down, I was tore down to my most lowest point. But to be built back up to my highest point, that's something he always stresses. He sit there and say, yo, I'm building you. Your body, mentally. I'm building everything about you so I can reflect through you and come through you and come correctly and expressively through you, clearly. And so I sit here and tell you, if you're broke, if something has been broken, it must be broken. But then you figure out a way to rebuild it. You know, you figure out a way. You say, hey, but it takes two. It takes two. You in a relationship, if something's broken, it takes two, and it takes all of you. When a relationship with God is broken, it's been broken with me and him for a long time. He been saying, hey, little Negro, I've been trying to get your attention for a long time here. Ever since I took your best friend. Because the devil don't kill nobody. The devil has his master. You see, I don't give him that right or mentality over me. The devil has no name in here. Lucifer is nobody. When I die, I go to heaven. So he is nobody. I will be looking at him in the lake of fire. Him and his dogs. That is a guarantee. Because he made a fool out of me. And so, I tell you, God took my best friend. You see, he said, no, it's time for her to come. But he knew when it was time for her to come, it was time for me to come too. But in a physical form, it was time for me to come. You see, I didn't know that. It was supposed to, he knew that it was just going to ignite my trial and tribulation. And so it ignited my trial and tribulation. Now, I didn't even know it. I started drinking, I started smoking weed, and I started doing all this extra mess. You know what I'm saying? I ain't a saint by no means. I've been through it already. So I know the means. I know the route. I know the way. So when I see somebody, I can automatically point to which direction you headed. I can automatically point which direction you headed. So if I see you and I stay clear from you, because I know what you are, know what entity that goes through you, or I know which direction, know where you're at. Automatically, just like that. Don't take too long. You know what I'm saying? Beautiful or ugly, they are one and the same if you ain't got God in you. If you ain't got God in you, I don't care if you Kim Kardashian, you ugly. If you ain't got God in you and you do all these other stuff, God is only pure. God only reflect pureness. God only reflect goodness. Regardless of what mental state you're in. You see. God only reflect that. I don't care if you drink, you smoke, or whatever. Or you in an addiction. I have a few beers every now and then. Awesome. You see. That what is that? What is that? I drink wine, I drink whiskey every now and then. It doesn't control me. These things will never control me ever again because I've been controlled mentally. I got up out of it. You know what I'm saying? With some help. There's a way that it's some positions some people they place God places a position around you with help. You see, through my trial and tribulation, God placed a help in my heart. You see, not a hindrance in my heart, but of a help. And to that woman, I will always have her. She will always have my loyalty. You know what I'm saying? To the death of me. You know what I'm saying? That one that she made a preacher, and she know who she is. But I done been through it a lot more. I done been through so much stuff. It'd take 20 years, 30 years just to tell you the stories in detail. But you know, we ain't got that kind of time. We're about to be a depression here in about 20 years. Y'all get to saving what you got, because it's gonna be bad. And you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing, just saying nothing. I've been analyzing something for a real long time. And I asked him a question, and he gave me an answer real quick, like through analyzation. You see what I'm saying? You'll see where God is taking America. So be prepared for the worst. You know what I'm saying? It's been said. It was said through Martin Luther King. It was said through Malcolm X. It was said through Tupac. We got about 20 more years. Why would he tell me that? Because I am the Levi, the essence of love. I am that Levi Psalms. That is the way, different ways of praise. The more you praise God, the more he give you mentally. You got to believe that. If you think I'm wrong, you get to praising God the way that I do. And then he'll tell you the same thing. He'll tell you the same thing. I'm not guessing on these things. I know these things. It says if you analyze the way that the Bible was moved, in every little way there's specific detailing. There's detailing. There's specific detailing. And he sit there when I gotta get my Bible, because it's so many things in there to where he gives specific details, and this and this and this. And on the 6th day and on the 7th day he rested. He created this. You see, to that person he gave specific detail for the simple fact that he's seen the love in that person. I gave you that ability because I seen the love in you. These mosquitoes is tearing me up. So if God see the love in you, wants to test you, wants to test your heart as he has tested me, wants to tear it apart, break it down, but it's just to build it back and get it back to its strongest part. So nothing, no entity, no demonic, physical or physical or spiritual can attack me anymore, because I've built those things to the max, to where I love God, and that be that. But that's Levi Songs, y'all. I'm out. Amen. Stay blessed.